by for the net. K5WXY, WC5WC.
WC5WC, K5WXY.
Hey, can you get those southeastern counties tonight? It's bad conditions for me down here.
Well, I mean, you can call and I'll listen up and write down what I hear.
Okay, I may not be able to hear them. Conditions are really poor.
Yeah, I can't hardly copy top, but I'm hearing other people that I never can hear, so it's weird conditions tonight.
Yep, I think that's an understatement. Good evening, WC5WC. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Yes, I did. We could use about 3 times that, though. Wow, we didn't get quite that much here, about half of that. Well, good. He can check in with us from Bosque County. Absolutely. Hello. It's a pleasant evening considering how nice it was today. Yeah, well, that's a pretty good stretch. All right. Okay, Tom, I'm going to back out and get ready for the net. WC5WC.
Well, all right, that's exactly how this thing is supposed to operate. I asked for signal reports for Wiley down in Walnut Springs, and he got about 10 or 15. That's great. Let's just keep it going. 5 minutes or so till the net starts. Kilo Fox 5, Quebec, Echo Zulu, George and Granbury. Any copy, KI5 LET. All right, nothing heard from George, but I'll give him a little plug here. George runs the North Central Texas NVIS net. The first Sunday of each month on 7.252. It's a 40-meter NVIS net. It's great for test and propagation in the skip zone of most antennas with a high take or a low takeoff angle. Anyway, but 7.252 Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. This Sunday, February the whatever that would be, 2nd, February the 2nd, 7.252, 40 meters, and it's the North Central Texas NVIS net. It's a lot of fun, and I'm going to try to be there this Sunday.
Top, what was that frequency again, and what time does it come on?
Yes, sir. The frequency is 7.252, 7.252, at 2 p.m. It's the first Sunday of each month. So that'll be this Sunday, February the 2nd, 7.252 at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And if there happens to be somebody on that frequency, just go down 10.
Roger, roger. Appreciate it.
Question.
Hey, go ahead, Keith.
I totally forgot that this is the end of the month and that everything is after this is next month. So is there going to be a first Saturday at Trail Lake in the morning?
As far as I know, Keith, KE5NGM, yes, there is going to be one.
Cool, thank you.
Comment?
Go ahead, comment.
Yes, there will be a swap meet at Trail Lake Drive. We already got 2 or 3 already planning on going and setting up. So come one, come all. WI5MRW.
Is that Trail Lake and I-20? What time does it start in the morning?
Starting about 6:30 and over by 7:30 or 8. It's just a short time, but the group will get together after it's over, and some will be go eating breakfast.
Roger, roger. Appreciate it.
WI5MRW. Be clear and waiting on the net.
KG5SQJ, KI5LET.
This is KG5SQJ. Go ahead, Top.
Okay, Bob, I just uploaded the profile. I've made several changes, and go ahead and download it. I will clear the pre-net check-ins, and I'll stop logging. Have you started logging, by the way?
Will do, as soon as you clear them. Thanks.
Okay, I'm going to clear them, and just want to make sure you can start logging. All right, 1 minute to the showtime.
Well, this is November 5 Foxtrot Papa Delta, checking if the frequency is in use. Nothing heard and things looking quiet, so I guess everybody must be standing by and getting ready for the big event this evening. We want to welcome everybody. This is November 5 Foxtrot Papa Delta. The name is Wayne, if you don't know me, and we're in Peaster, Texas. And if you don't know where that is, we're just about 14 miles northwest of Weatherford. This is a North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net that meets here every Friday at 8 p.m., sometimes a minute or two early. And we appreciate Top for rounding everybody up. He starts the pre-check-in at about 7 o'clock, sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little bit later, but he's usually pretty punctual, and it's a lot of fun listening to all the guys that you normally don't hear on here, except on Friday nights. So I think that's a good deal, Top, and I'm glad that you're taking care of it. Special thanks to Bob this evening, Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec Juliet, who is doing the honors of helping me out tonight and doing net logging. Anyway, as you all know, this is a directed net, and we're here to try to encourage and promote the use of 2-meter Simplex operation. I am your net control station for this evening, and I do appreciate everybody joining in and helping get the numbers up. and it's just always a good deal to hear everybody on Friday evenings. Okay, let's see. We got a couple of listen-in frequencies. Y'all that's been here many times probably already know this, but maybe some of the new guys don't know that we have two listen-in frequencies furnished by Whiskey Zulu 5 Tango X-Ray. That's Tyler. The two frequencies are 444.925. Located down in some mountain down there in Somerville County, and then we got 145.310 lost in the woods over in Palo Pinto. So hopefully one of those two frequencies, if you can't hear my voice or you can't hear some of the folks checking in, you can kind of wander off those two frequencies and bring everybody in where you can hear them in your shack. Running in parallel with the net tonight is Net Logger. Of course, I already mentioned Bob and appreciate him being there and being faithful. We got YouTube live stream with Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike. If you want to kind of watch what's going on, and maybe if the conditions are just right, you might be able to see his famous TV star cat. Then we have the Facebook group, North Central Texas Simplex Net, that hopefully you're already a member of and kind of follow along with the goings-on for the guys that normally check in here on the 5/8 Simplex Net. We have designated relay stations. They're scattered around purposely in different areas to help us bring in as many folks to the net each Friday evening. We've got Top up there in Wise County that we normally call on. There's Trey, who shares duties of net control. Wiley down there in Bosque County helps us with those southern counties that I normally can't copy. And we got Gary over in Waxahachie. That's Gary with 2 R's, by the way. And we just want to keep everybody reminded that we do call on the designated relay stations, but a lot of times we won't, or designated relay stations won't either, hear the station try to check in. So if you hear someone is trying to get in and not quite making it, just say relay, and we'll turn the frequency over to you, and you can bring that station in. Make sure you can copy their call letters and all, so on and so forth. So anyway, again, we appreciate everybody being here. I want to remind everybody, usually people are very good about it, use phonetics. And when the old man here is running the net, do it kind of slowly. My hand is not as stable as it used to be, and I never was all that great at writing anyway, and certainly not a speed demon. So appreciate you taking that into account. We normally run in a counterclockwise rotation, starting with Parker County, because it's a county where I live, and we kind of go out to the, usually out to the northwest a little bit, don't cover too much of the northern section, but then we kind of swing counterclockwise all the way around, pick up all the stations that we can, engage the relay stations, and make it on around and kind of top off the evening with Top. I think that's why they call Top. But anyway, he helps us out in the Wise County and some of the northern areas of the relay stations. Even though we do follow the county circularly like that, we want you to know that in case you missed your county, in case you got something else going on and you want to get in for the count, please do so. The only reason we do the county by county is to try to keep a little organization, even though a lot of times it gets kind of hectic in here. But we don't want to miss the opportunity to get you logged in, because that's what we're here for, let you participate. I wish we had more time for everybody to say a few extra words, but thanks to Top and the crew running the pre-net, you get a chance to kind of get your wings spread out and throw a little RF out there in the air before the net. Okay, as usual, we start with first-timers, the guys that have not checked in previously, or new upgrades or newly licensed guys. We give them the first shot before we start our county circular motion. So if we have anybody that fits that criteria, now's your chance to check in. Again, this is November 5, Foxtrot, Papa Delta, Wayne in Peaster, Texas. Your turn if you're a first-time check-in or upgrade or new license. Okay, I've got Whiskey 1 Quebec Romeo. I cheated. I looked up your call before the net started. I guess it's Mark over there and somewhere down off of Santa Fe, right? Okay, fantastic. Appreciate you being here, Mark. Hopefully you'll come back many, many more times. It's good to have you aboard this evening. Do we have any other first-time check-in or upgrades or new license?
KE5 ECX, KE5 ECX Tim, checking in from Grapevine, Texas, if you can copy me.
Okay, I heard a station back in there, but I'm going to have a relay because it was just in and out.
Wayne, that was Kilo Echo 5, Echo Charlie X-Ray. He is in, I think he said either Grapevine or somewhere up in the Mid-Cities area. Tell me your city again.
Double Trey, try it again.
Sorry, Wayne, yeah, it's a Kilo Echo 5, Echo Charlie X-Ray, and it shows in Grapevine, and that's what I thought I heard. So he is up there in Grapevine. Let me see if I can get his station info. What sort of setup do you have out there? Well, Wayne, he might not be hearing me, but he might be able to hear you again. So I'll turn it back over to you.
He's got a 5-element beam, and it's up 40 feet.
Okay, I got the relay, the 5-element beam at 40 feet. What kind of power is he running?
I think it's 50 watts. He's got an ICOM, I don't know, 9100 or something.
Okay, thank you, David. I appreciate that relay. I knew we'd get him in there sooner or later, so thanks a lot for your help, and thanks to Kilo Echo 5 Echo Charlie X-Ray for checking in with us this evening. Do we have any other first-time check-ins or newly licensed operators? Okay, go ahead, relay. Okay, Kilo India 5 Yankee Tango X-Ray. All right. My goodness, 2 stations with X-Ray. All right. What's the lowdown on that? Okay, Greg, you're just kind of in and out of the noise there. I did get your name, and I picked up on the county, but I didn't recognize it, so I must not have heard right. Tell me that one more time. Okay, yeah, that's like Fort Knox. Okay, very good. Is this your first check-in? Okay, the station that does doing the relay, pick up the rest of that if you don't mind, because I can hear Greg occasionally, but not solid. Okay, fantastic. Can you relay his station information, like what kind of antenna, power, radio, and that sort of stuff? Okay, fantastic. I appreciate the help. Thank you, sir. All right, so one more call for first-time check-in or newly licensed. Okay, I've got a Whiskey Alpha 5 Yankee Foxtrot Tango. Excellent RF signal. Your audio is a little bit on the low side. Welcome to the group. Let's see, I don't think we have your station information. Is this your first time checking in, or did you get an upgrade? Okay, are you just north of me, just north of 1885? I remember that now. I remember, and I think I talked to you before here on 2 meters. So yeah, welcome aboard. Great to have you. And you've got a good signal, but like I said, the audio's a little bit on the low side, but no problem whatsoever. Hopefully you'll come back and join us each Friday night. And if you have the ability to monitor the other frequencies, the listen-in frequencies, and I think you should be able to get 145, 310 where you are, and you can kind of hear along what's going on. Station newly licensed or first-time check-ins, but it was really, really weak, so I may need a relay. Okay, go ahead. I think that was Fred.
Hey there, Wayne. N5 Delta Oscar Mike and Prosper been trying to get in. Back to you, Wayne, W5MGM.
Okay, thanks, Fred. November 5 Delta Oscar Mike. Appreciate you relaying that station in. I'm not sure we got his station info. It doesn't look like it here. So can you give us a little bit? Maybe you can reach out to him and see what kind of radio and all that stuff that he's running.
Yeah, N5DOM, W5MGM. Three on the Yagi, 12-foot high. And what kind of radio was it? Yaesu FT-991A with 50 watts. Copy that. W5MGM.
Okay, thanks a lot, Fred. Appreciate it. So we got November 5 Delta Oscar Mike running a antenna 12-foot high with an FTM6000 at 50 watts. Very good. All right. Any other first-time check-ins? Okay, nothing heard. So I guess let me see. Let me get my pencil sharpened out here, and we're going to start off with the normal county, and the normal county for me, which happens to be Parker County.
Whiskey 5 Bravo November Kilo.
Kilo India 5 November X-Ray Romeo.
Kilo Japan 5 United Fox.
Kilo 5 Kilo Mike Sierra, Ken in Aledo.
Kilo Delta 5, Quebec, Juliet Yankee, in Willow.
Alpha India 5 Romeo.
K5 Delta Charlie.
Okay, hold her there, guys. My goodness, we had some doubling and tripling going on there. First one I got here is Mr. Walt. Always recognize him and always glad to have him. Whiskey 5 Bravo November Kilo up there holding the fort down in Springtown. We got Tiffany in there. Glad to have her with us as well. Kilo India 5 November X-Ray Romeo. I think Bob might know that call pretty well. And then we got Kilo Juliet 5 Uniform Fox. That's Ray over there just north of us as well. And then Ken over there, Kilo 5 Kilo Mike Sierra. And then I had a station, a Kilo Delta 5 that was next on my list. So the Kilo Delta 5, try it one more time. Okay, I didn't hear them, but we may come back around. We also had a Kilo Bravo 5 Alpha, and that was kind of a double triple. Try that one.
Juliet Yankee, KD5, QJY, Chris, Alida.
Okay, Brian, Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Whiskey. But I did hear the Kilo Delta 5 station again. KD5 station. Try it one more time.
Yeah, go ahead. Dwayne K5DC is out there.
Oh yeah, I got Dwayne. Dwayne, he wraps the needle around the peg here. But we got a KD5 station in there. Maybe we can stand by and see if we can pick him up.
Really?
Go ahead, Bob.
Yes, sir, Wayne. That was Kilo Delta 5 Quebec Juliet Yankee. That's Chris in Willow Park.
Okay, fantastic, Bob. I appreciate that help. I knew he was in there, and we kept getting doubles and triples and that kind of stuff. Plus, his signal wasn't really strong here, so appreciate you picking him up. All right, and then, of course, we got Kilo 5 Delta Charlie. Welcome aboard, Dwayne. Glad to have you this evening. Anybody else in Parker County that I might have missed?
Delta Charlie. Kilo Golf 5 November Quebec Sierra.
Yankee Alpha.
Kilo Juliet 5 Mike Alpha.
Okay, hold her, guys. I got Kilo Juliet 5 Bravo Delta Charlie. I've got a Kilo Golf 5 November Quebec Sierra. Alpha India 5 Romeo. And I know the Yankee Alpha, but I don't remember the rest of the call. Try it one more time.
Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Yankee Alpha, Weatherford.
Oh yeah, I know. You're probably helping Jeremy out. Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Yankee Alpha, and then of course we had Kilo Juliet 5 Mike Alpha. Sure, I'm glad y'all checked in this evening. Got a good list here for Parker County. Maybe we can get a few more. Anybody else in Parker County?
Kilo Golf 5 Papa Mike Romeo.
Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec and Juliet.
All right, I got Kilo Golf 5 Papa Mike Romeo. My goodness, that's a strong signal and good audio. Good, strong audio. Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec Juliet. I think I might recognize that call. Anybody else in Parker County? Well, I got such a good concentration of people in Parker County. Y'all don't forget about the vertical sideband net that's on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, 144.190. We'd love to have you participate in that net as well. And so would KG5PBP, Tom, who is the net control that evening. All right, any other Parker County? All right, let's see. Parker County, we got pretty well everybody. So let's go up and see if we have anybody in Jack County before we start our normal rotation. Well, you know, Stephen, I do that just because of you every Friday night. Okay, well, that's what counts. That's really what counts. We appreciate you being there. All right, and then that's the next on the list here is, Young County. Anybody in Young County this evening? That's my standby over there. That's old Jerry over, Kilo Fox 5, Victor Bravo Lima. Always good to hear you, Jerry, because I know my radio's working whenever I hear you. Okay, I think you said VK. I think that's right. Kilo India 5 Victor Hotel Charlie. And I think I normally hear him, but I didn't this evening. Okay, well, maybe I need to start listening up a little bit better. All right, appreciate you bringing him in, Jerry. So we welcome Kilo India 5 Victor Hotel Charlie. Any other Young County? Okay, I've got November Victor 5 Papa. That's our Japanese traveling engineer. And then I've got Whiskey Delta 5 Mike, but David, your audio is really, really down in the mud. And there was someone else that was trying to check in right before you. So let me try that one more time for Young County. Okay, somebody help me out. He's right on the edge of the noise. Okay, no problem, but there was a double there, and everybody's trying to help me out, and now I'm getting confused. All right, so we got, I got the Golf Kilo Tango. What was the prefix? Okay, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Kilo Tango. All right, appreciate it. And he's in Albany, did you say? Okay, Golf Quebec Tango. All right, Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Quebec Tango, and in Albany. All right, anybody else in Young before we move? Okay, we got him in there, so that's the bottom line. All right, let's see. Now I guess we better go over to pick up my neighbors over here in Palo Pinto County. Well, welcome, Donnie. Did you bring anybody with you? That was Kilo. I better do this for Bob's sake and everybody else's. Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Charlie X-Ray. And Donnie, how are you doing this evening? Well, my goodness, maybe you ought to take him a bowl of hot chicken noodle soup or something. Okay. All right, anybody else in Palo Pinto? Okay, Kilo India 5 Tango Golf India. Appreciate you being there this evening. Anybody else in Palo Pinto? Okay, no one else in Palo Pinto, so we're going to move over and we're going to pick up some of the other little bit further to the west, We're going to first of all see if our friend over in Haskell County is there, but we'll look for Haskell, Throgmorton, or Stevens. Haskell, Throgmorton, or Stephen. Come now. My goodness, that's a strong signal from Haskell. Are you running the same radio? That's Kilo Echo 5 Yankee Tango Whiskey. Okay, go ahead. Okay, that's on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, and that is correct, 144.190, plus or minus a few hertz.
WC5TX.
Net control is in Weatherford, so if you keep your beam pointed right where it's pointed, we'll be able to hear you on Tuesday night. Okay, 147.220 and PL code of 100. All right, fantastic. We'll have to reach out and see if we can't break the squelch on that repeater. All right, anybody else in Haskell, Throgmorton, or Stevens? Okay, I've got Whiskey 5 Sierra Charlie Sierra Papa. Whiskey 5 Charlie Sierra Papa. Good evening, and where are you located? Okay, I'm waiting. Okay, Kilo Zero Charlie Papa Alpha. All right, so are you killing any of those sweet Bambis out there? Okay, well, I guess that's okay. We got a lot of Bambis, so appreciate you checking in this evening, and I hope y'all enjoy yourselves out there in the beautiful Texas weather. It's a little bit unusual for this time of year, but I'll take it. I'm going to try to barbecue out tomorrow myself and enjoy the weather. All right, anybody else that's over there in Haskell, Throgmorton, or Stevens before we move? Okay, nothing heard, so I'm going to reach out way, way, way to the west and see if we got anybody in Nolan, Taylor, Jones, or Shackelford. Nolan, Taylor, Jones, or Shackelford. Okay, nothing heard. Do I have any relays? All right, next on my list here is Eastland County. I know there's probably some folks over in Eastland County.
November 5, Romeo Mike Alpha.
This is Whiskey 5, Juliet Delta.
Kilowatt Alpha 5, Bravo November Oscar.
Alpha India 5, Bravo Uniform.
Okay, let me pick up these. Boy, I'm glad that the conditions are better out to the west than what they were last Friday. I've got November 5 Romeo Mike Alpha, Whiskey 5 Juliet Delta, Kilo Alpha 5 Bravo November Oscar, and Alpha India 5 Bravo Uniform. All of y'all had a good signal. Anybody else in Eastland?
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Victor Sierra Papa.
Okay, good signal, Mike. Really, really strong signal this evening. Anybody else in Eastland? I'm going to make a call now over to Comanche County, and Mike, if you'll humor me, I'll try Comanche and Coleman, see if I can pick up some stations there, and then I'll turn it over to you. So anyway, anybody in Comanche, let's go now.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo.
Whiskey 5, India Papa Romeo.
Okay, I've got Winston in there. That's who I was looking for. Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo. Welcome aboard. Appreciate you having been here this evening. Anybody in Comanche County that I missed? Okay, go ahead, relay.
There was Whiskey 5 India Papa Romeo out of Comanche County.
Okay, thank you, Mike. I guess maybe my string is stretched pretty tight right now, but let me try Coleman County, and then I'll turn it over to you. Okay, there's my man over there, Kilo India 5 Tango Lima Golf. Appreciate it, Nick. I just had to reach out and see if I couldn't make that long-distance call. Mike, probably save us a little bit of time if you rounded some up from Brown and some of the other counties down there that you got a lot better coverage there than I do. So if you don't mind, KF5 VSP, N5FPD.
Okay, Wayne. I'll certainly do it. This is Kilo Foxtrot 5 Victor Sugar Papa Mike over here in Eastland County. I'm assisting net control out of Parker for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Let's see if we pick up anybody in the previous counties. Anybody in Eastland County, Comanche County, or Coleman County that hadn't checked in so far, come now with your call. Not hearing anybody. Good to hear all those Eastland County stations tonight. Again, KF5 VSP making net calls for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. The county I'd like to take calls from next would be Brown County. Brown County. I copied 3 stations there. Alpha Charlie 5, Alpha Sierra. Hello, Bill. And I'm copying Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Golf. Newland, and I think that's west. Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Hotel. All 3 good signals out of Brown. Any other Brown County stations that would like to check in? Any Brown County stations, do y'all have any relays? Am I missing anybody? Okay, then we'll move on. Let's go down a little bit further to my south, and let's call on Mills County. Mills County check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. K5 Kilo Victor. I copied Kilo 5 Kilo Victor. That's Benny out in Mills County. As you already know, you're booming in strong. Anybody else in Mills County check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Hello, Mish. Kilo 5 Mike Delta Yankee, normally from Coryell, but is portable in Mills County. Good to hear you, Mish. Are you, hopefully you're not sleeping in your car. I'm just kidding. Good to hear you. Okay. All right. Good to hear you, as always. Anybody else in Mills County? Any other check-ins from Mills County to the Simplex net? of Mills County? Anybody south of Mills County? Maybe Coryell County, San Saba County. Anybody out south, Mason, I'm going by memory here, Llano. Anybody south of Mills County that can hear this net control station would like to check into the Simplex net. Okay, not hearing anybody. I'll make one more round trip. Anybody in Eastland County, Comanche County, Coleman County, Brown County, or Mills County that has not checked in so far to the Simplex net? All right, nothing heard. N5 Fox Papa Delta, would you like me to call ERAF, or are you going to mop that up?
Well, it's up to you. If you want to take it on, go for it.
All right, well, while I'm in the neighborhood, let me give a call to ERAF County. ERAF County check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel.
Kilo Bravo 5 Alpha Kilo Oscar.
Victor, good to hear you. Where you been?
Just trying to make a living and living right.
You're very, very strong over here to Eastland County tonight. Don't normally hear you that good, but tonight you're booming in.
Okay, good deal. Propagation's on my side. 7-3, y'all.
Good to hear you. Anybody else? Last call for ERAF County. ERAF County check-ins to the Simplex net.
Kilo Echo 5 Hotel Charlie, Quebec.
I copy Kilo Echo 5 Hotel Charlie, Quebec. I'm not familiar with that call. Would you mind giving me your name, sir, and location?
Yes, my name is Dane, Delta Alpha November Echo, and I'm somewhere between Dublin and Stephenville, so I think I'm still in ERAF County. I'm mobile right now.
Okay, that's what. You're kind of in and out, but I did copy that. All right, that's Kilo Echo 5 Quebec. Mobile somewhere in ERAF County, and the handle was Delta Alpha Victor Echo. All right, very good. Last call for Eastland County, Comanche County, Coleman County, Brown, Mills, or ERAF. Any of those counties, if you haven't checked in, last call. All right, Wayne, nothing heard. I'm going to hand it back to you. N5 Fox Papa Delta from Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sugar Papa.
Okay, thank you very, very much, Mike. Certainly do appreciate it. All right, I think we need a couple of clarifications here. Line number 40 and 43, it looks like, Bob. I'm going to run the list here. I know that there's a couple of them that I have that you don't have, so I'm going to, the first one that's on that list is Alpha Charlie 5 Alpha Sierra. That might have been line 40, I'm not sure. Then we got Kilo Juliet 5 Romeo Golf and Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Hotel, which you have. And Benny down there, it's Kilo 5 Kilo Victor K5KV. And Mish, Kilo 5 Mike Delta Yankee, which you have. Then the last three, of course, looks like you're on top of it with Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel, Kilo Bravo 5 Alpha Kilo Oscar, and Kilo Echo 5 Hotel Charlie, Quebec. And Phil and Victor, you're just, you know, you're just batting 100. I like the way you give those phonetics. It's slowly. I had no problems whatsoever picking that out, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. All right, let's see. I'm going to make one other call over into ERAF before we move out of ERAF, just in case somebody was on the fringe, and we haven't picked them up yet. So Erath County, if you haven't checked in, now's your turn. All right, looks like you did a clean sweep there, Mike. Did a good job. All right, next county on my list is famous Hood County. Anybody in Hood County this evening?
Kilo 5, Mike,
K5 Echo Sierra Victor. Kilo 5 Lima, Quebec. Kilo India 5 Uniform Delta Victor.
Wow, what a nice lineup. What a nice lineup. Everybody's doing a fantastic job tonight. Got some good signals here for a change, much better than last Friday. Welcome everybody from Hood County. I've got Kilo 5 Whiskey Mike Juliet, Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor, Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Foxtrot, Kilo 5 Lima Quebec, and Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November, Kilo India 5 Uniform Delta Victor, and George, Kilo Fox 5 Quebec Echo Zulu. Nice group of guys from Hood County over there. Did I miss anybody? Is anybody else in Hood? I appreciate y'all lining those up like that. That sure did make life a lot easier. All right, we're going to go over and let's see. I think we got somebody down a little bit south of you there in Somerville. Anybody in Somerville?
Whiskey 5, Kilo Bravo Tango.
Okay, I've got Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo Tango. Did you bring anybody along with you there, Kelly? I thought there was another one from down there at Somerville, but I guess not this evening. All right, so let's see. At this time, I think what we probably need to do is rely on our friend down there, Wiley, and see if he can pick up some folks down in Bosque County. Wiley, are you on board this evening?
WC5WC.
All right, thank you for being there, Wiley. Round them up for us, would you?
Okie dokie. Okay, this is Whiskey Charlie 5 Whiskey Charlie for the North Central Texas Simplex Net. We'll take Bosque County check-ins first. Bosque County. Hey, Wiley. Kilo Delta
November Tango 5 Bravo.
Oh, that was a collision. Try again. All right. KD5 ZGK. Copper. KD5 ZGK. Okay, next.
November Tango 5 Bravo.
NT5B. Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie, Kilo Charlie. KC5CKC. Any more check-ins from Bosque County?
KD5HAE. Alpha X-ray.
KD5HAE.
KJ5BNS.
Okay, I have KJ5PNS.
Bravo.
Okay, Baker, November, George. For Sierra. Okay, I'm going to go over those real quick again. I have KD5HAE, KJ5BNS, KD5ZGK, NT5B, and KC5CKC. Did I miss anybody in Bosque County? That's a pretty good group. Stand by. Okay, I'm over on the beam now. We're going to take Hill County next. Any stations in Hill County?
Kilo Alpha 5, Charlie Delta Uniform, John and Whitney.
Hey, I have KA5CDU. Evening, John. Anybody else?
I got a correction for you, Wiley.
Okay.
That's Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Alpha X-Ray.
I never heard him.
It's John in China Spring, KJ5HAX.
Okay, I don't have the beam quite pointed down there quite yet, but I got him listed. Anybody else in Hill County?
Wiley, can you hang on just a second, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I've got some confusion here at the very first. I got several of the stations, but there was a double or something right at the beginning, and I missed a couple of them. But where I left off, I had one that was Kilo Delta 5 Hotel Juliet something. Can you fill on that one?
Okay, that's KD5 Hotel Alpha Echo.
Kilo Delta 5 Hotel Alpha Echo. Okay, and I've got November Tango 5 Bravo, Kilo Charlie 5 Charlie, Kilo Charlie, and I think it was Kilo Julie 5 Papa Mike Sierra, and then there was that a Kilo Delta 5 Hotel Alpha X-Ray? Is that correct?
Yeah, he's down at China Springs. It's KJ5 Hotel Alpha X-Ray. And then I have KJ5BNS, Baker November Sierra. That's Tom's brother.
Okay, Bravo November Sierra. That was Kilo 5?
Kilo Juliet 5.
Okay, thank you. Kilo Juliet 5 Bravo November Sierra. And then the last one on my list was Kilo Alpha 5 Charlie Delta Uniform. Okay, I think we're good to go now. Sorry to interrupt there, Wiley, but I was getting really confused and I didn't want to get too further down the line.
Okay, I also have KD5ZGK.
Okay, KD5 Victor Golf Kilo?
Zulu Golf Kilo.
Okay, Kilo Delta 5 Zulu Golf Kilo. Okay, got it.
Okay, and we'll see if there's anybody else in Hill County that wants to check in. Nothing heard. Let's try the farther out counties. Freestone, Limestone, Anderson, Leon, and Van Zant counties while I got my beam pointed that direction.
YJL.
Oh, nothing heard from those counties. Stand by to the south. Okay, let's try McLennan County.
Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike. Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike. This is Chuck and Woodway.
Okay, I have Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike, Chuck down Woodway. Anybody else? A little farther south, east, anybody in Milam or Falls or Washington counties? Nothing heard. Okay. Should be pointing at Bell, Coryell counties. Anybody in Bell or Coryell counties like to check in? Nothing heard. Stand by. Okay, Wayne, did you copy all those?
I think so. I think we got them squared away. I appreciate it, Wiley. And, yeah, some of those stations are, man, there's no way I could have brought them in without your help, so appreciate that. All right, let's get a little bit closer to home, and I'm going to make a call over to Johnson County and see who's alive over there that wants to check in.
Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey.
Okay, good evening to you, Mike. Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey. I tried to chase you down over at Cowtown, but you were faster than I was.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I learned to slow down, even in my older age.
Boy, you were hooking them because I was after you. I saw your call letters, and I said, I'm going to go say hello and introduce myself, but you were gone and out of sight.
Sorry about that. Maybe next time. I know we're going to get together when we go out to the VSP's place for our meet and greet this year, so maybe we'll meet you out there.
Okay, and I'll be down at Belton too, so if anybody gets down around that part, we'll shake hands and say howdy. All right, anybody else in Johnson County before I rely on our net control champion over in Tarrant? Okay, let's see, Trey, I think maybe you'd probably be better off taking the reins and see what you can pull in from over in your neck of the woods and save us a little bit of time. So if you don't mind, KE5NGM, this is N5FPD, Peaster, Texas.
Glad to do it. KE5NGM, I am KE5NGM, and this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, as Wayne was just telling us. And let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and call for Tarrant County check-ins. Come with your call now.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Uniform Sierra Yankee.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo.
Kilo Fox 5, Romeo Hotel India.
Alpha India 5, Oscar Lima.
Golf.
Kilo Bravo 5, Romeo Mike. Kilo India 5, Foxtrot Lima Echo.
Kilo Alpha 5, Tango Quebec, Crowley.
November 3, Delta Mike Echo. Dave and Eunice.
November 5, Alpha Romeo Lima.
November 5, Tango X-Ray Lima.
Alpha Echo 5, Juliet Tango.
All right, let's run that list real quick. I was getting nervous there for a while. Nobody was there. All right, picked up Whiskey Alpha 5, Uniform Sierra Yankee, Keith KI5HXK, Richard KF5RHI, then AI5OL, got you in the log from right down the street, and then there was a golf station there that I think doubled. Can you try it one more time, ending in golf?
Kilo 2, Romeo Oscar Golf.
K2ROG. We got you in the log. Yeah, came up to about an S3 or 4 there this evening, so perfectly readable into Southwest Fort Worth. And then we got Les, KB5 Romeo Mike, KI5 FLE, that's Brian. And then I think I got this right, Kilo Alpha 5 Tango Quebec, just across the pasture down there in Crowley. Well, I guess it's houses now. And then Dave N3DME, and then N5 Alpha Romeo Lima, and then Jason N5TXL, and then Jeff AE5JT. Any other Tarrant County stations?
Kilo India 5, Uniform Whiskey
Kilo Juliet 5, Fox Lima Tango.
All right, I think is it KI5 Uniform Whiskey Kilo?
QSL, Trey.
Good deal. We got you in there. I just wanted to make sure I wrote it down correctly. And then Kilo Juliet 5 Fox Lima Tango. Got you in the log as well. And then, Bob, I think that was November 5 Alpha Romeo Lima up there on line 77. Let me confirm, though. Alpha Romeo Lima station, that is correct, right?
Yeah, that's correct. November 5 Alpha Romeo Lima.
Perfect. We got you in the log. Any other Tarrant County stations? All right, let's move over to Dallas County and see if we can stir up anybody over there. Come with your call now.
November Charlie 5 Papa Doug in Dallas.
This is November Tango 5 Tango Mike Tony in Dallas.
All right, Doug, always there for us in Dallas, NC5P, November Charlie 5 Papa, and then Tony, November Tango 5 Tango Mike, correct?
Correct, NT5PF.
Good deal. Any other Dallas County check-ins? And then, Wayne, assuming it's all right with you, I'm going to give Johnson County one more call because we had like 3 or 4 folks down there before for the pre-net check-in. Any other Johnson County stations? Come with your call now.
Kilo Juliet 5 India Zulu Sierra.
You were the one I was thinking of in particular. Kilo Juliet 5 India Zulu Sierra. We have got you in the log.
Thank you for getting me in the log. I guess I didn't hear you call for Johnson County. KJ5 IZS back to net control.
All right, let's move over to the east, and I'll bet we've got some check-ins down there in Ellis County. Come with your call now.
Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee K5 WXY Waxahachie.
K5WXY, not to be confused with whatever letter I added in there the last time. Do you mind, Gary, if you don't mind making a call out to points to the south and east?
Yeah, I did have a relay while they were calling down south. I heard a WB5 Yankee Juliet Oscar, and he looked him up, and he's in Greenville. I don't know if he's still on frequency.
WB5YJL, Fairfield, Freestone.
Okay, maybe that's what I copied. WB5YJL. Okay, Leonard in Fairfield. I may have misheard the call. I thought, hey, we got Greenville. Anyway, anybody out east of the Metroplex wanting to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, come now.
Kilo Mike 5, Radio Foxtrot, Waxahachie.
Kilo Mike 5, Radio Foxtrot.
Yeah, I doubt if I need a relay in from here.
I hadn't heard you in a while. Any other stations out east of the Metroplex, southeast, northeast, want to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net?
November 5, X-ray Yankee Oscar.
Okay, the Garland station you doubled with the November 5 X-ray uniform Oscar. Okay, Kilo Echo 5, November uniform Bravo.
Echo 5, Victor.
Okay, Kilo Echo 5, Victor X-ray Zulu. Alrighty, I have the same problem Trey does. I can't read my own handwriting. Anybody else out east of the Metroplex, northeast, southeast of the Metroplex, wanting to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net?
November 5, X-ray Yankee Oscar, John in Navarro County.
Okay, I had a double there. I heard John in Navarro County, but I didn't get the call.
November 5, X-ray Yankee Oscar, X-ray Yankee Oscar, over.
November 5, X-ray Yankee Oscar. I think you said John in Navarro County?
QSL, thanks.
No problem. Who was the station that doubled with you on November 5? Alright, Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango, Joe in Lancaster. Anybody else wanting to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Alright, Trey, I guess that's all I can do.
Gary, you better run that list. I picked up most of those direct. There was only, I think, one of them that I couldn't. Let's see, I think we had Whiskey Bravo 5, Yankee Juliet Lima.
Yeah, and we just had Whiskey 5 Golf Mike.
All right, Whiskey 5 Golf Mike. And then, of course, I heard Maurice KM5RF. Heard you the other day on, I think, 146.72 maybe. I could hear you and faint other folks. So you're full scale into Southwest Fort Worth. I know, big surprise. And then, let's see here. We got, was it KE5 November Uniform Bravo?
Yeah, that's what I've got.
All right, that's what I thought. So who am I missing from there?
Well, I'm trying to look up at the screen and see if everybody's up there that I've got. Doesn't look like y'all got Kilo India 5 Whiskey Tango.
All right, Kilo India 5 Whiskey Tango. We got them in the log. I think that wraps it up, Gary. If you're good, I'm good. I think Bob's good. I think we'll send it back over if y'all are all okay.
Okay, where is N5XYO Oscar?
I'll bet he's about to put that on there. Yeah, November 5 X-ray Yankee Oscar. Had a pretty good copy on him, too. And in the Navarro County station, I was able to hear you as well. Thank you, Gary. I think that wraps it up. Wayne, I'm going to hand it back over to you. This is KE5NGM, back to net.
Okay, thank you very much, Trey, and thank you, Gary. Appreciate y'all's help in rounding those fellers up. And let's see, this is November 5 Foxtrot Papa Delta, Wayne in Peaster, Texas. And we're looking for check-ins at the moment from Wise County. Anybody in Wise County, come now.
Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango.
Well, there's two strong stations, Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, Mr. Top up there, and Kilo India 5, Uniform X-Ray Foxtrot in Alvoid. I think that's why our Top says that, Alvoid. I'm not real sure how that got started, but appreciate you checking in, Gary. Anybody else in Wise County? Top, I think my signal is fallen off somewhere between here and there. I didn't catch some of those other stations that normally you pull in. So would you mind doing the honors?
I'd be glad to, Wayne. You're 10 over 9 here, by the way. This is KI5LET assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net tonight. Looking for check-ins from Wise County. Further check-ins from Wise County. Come now.
We missed one, Trey. I turned the amp on.
Nothing heard from Wise County. How about west of Wise County? Jack County, Young County, or up north, Clay County, Montague County. Any check-ins north and west of Wise County? All right, we'll check east of, how about Denton County? Denton County check-ins, come now.
Kilo 5, Delta, Tango, Hotel, David, near Argyle.
Whiskey 5, Kilo Echo 5, Golf, Lima, November.
November 5, November Alpha, James, Lake Dallas.
All right, I got 5 check-ins. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 check-ins, and managed to write down 4 of them. So I'm going to call out 4 of them, and then the 5th one, come back with your call. Kilo 5, Delta Tango Hotel. Whiskey 5, Sierra Tango Charlie. Kilo Oscar 5 station, come back one more time. Thanks for that. Kilo Oscar 5 Zulu. And November 5, November Alpha. So the 5th station, please come back with your call again.
Kilo Echo 5, Golf, Lima, November.
All right, that was Kilo Echo 5, Golf, Lima, November. Good signal, everybody. Any further Collin County, or Denton or Collin County check-ins? Go ahead, relay.
Kilo Delta 5, Delta Whiskey, American Prosper.
Okay, Mike, Kilo Delta 5 station, standby 1. KF5 VSP, do I understand November 5 Alpha Golf? Somebody have a better copy on Mike? He's really in and out for me.
Yeah, he was the November 5 Alpha Golf is correct, and then he also had Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Papa Sierra.
Okay, and then let's see, we need to log Kilo Delta 5, Delta Whiskey. Had a good copy on that station. Any other check-ins, Denton County, Collin County, or north and east of Wise County? Okay, that's a great group. I'm really shocked that we got that many check-ins compared to a year ago. So, Denton and Collin County, you guys are rocking. KI5LET, back to net control.
Relay.
I'm sorry, and then we need to let Steve make some calls. I forgot. Whiskey 5 Sierra Tango Charlie, can you make some calls from Denton County? We might get a few more.
I'd be glad to, Top. Already have one that came in there. I guess you didn't hear. Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra Victor, I believe it was. Is that correct?
Relay.
I'm sorry, that was Romeo Sierra X-Ray. Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra X-Ray. And this is W5SDC, assisting net control for the North Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looking for any more check-ins in Denton County, Collin County, Cook County, anything to the north and east of Denton County. Come now if you call sign.
Relay.
5YAI. It's John.
Stand by, relay.
I heard you. I'm trying to relay again.
Okay, we had a big pile up there. I got 2 of them out of about 4 or 5. I got N5YAI, that's John over there in Justin, and I got Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-Ray Zulu. Anybody else, whoever else was in there, I couldn't pick it out. It was all garbage.
N5YAI, Denton County, Mobile.
Okay, got you in there, John. N5YAI. There were a couple of others. Come back now. I'm sorry, I just doubled with you. Last thing I heard was Quebec. Okay, KI5DQ Delta Quebec. Alright, KI5 Delta Quebec. Any other check-ins? Denton County, Collin County, north and east of Denton County. Alright, any other check-ins for the North Central Texas Simplex 2-meter net? Anybody that can hear my voice?
Trey, I got a relay, Trey. I guess nobody can hear me.
Hold on, Gary. We're there's a guy running some stuff up north.
I hear him.
Okay, we got Kilo 5 Kilo Uniform Echo, and there was another one that he doubled with, and I couldn't pull it out. Okay, I'm going to read the ones I got here, Top, and if you don't hear your call sign, then I didn't pick you up in the pile up there, but I've got Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra X-Ray. I've got N5YAI and KE5 Victor X-Ray Zulu. I've got KI5 Delta Quebec, and I've got Kilo 5 Kilo Uniform Echo. Any others that I missed? Okay, that sounds like all we got there, Top. Did you get those when I called them off?
QSL, Steve, you did a great job tonight. I think that's a record for check-ins out your way. And sorry, I almost forgot to call on you. All right, here's the additional check-ins relayed by Steve, Whiskey 5 Sierra Tango Charlie in Denton County. We got relays in for Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra X-Ray. November 5 Yankee Alpha India. Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-Ray Zulu. Kilo India 5 Delta Quebec, I won't say it. Kilo 5 Kilo Uniform Echo. That's a great list. All right, that's it for up here. KI5LET, back to net control.
Okay, thank you very much, Top, and Steve up there for getting those stations in. That helped us out considerably. And I think that I think Gary's got some activity down there. I was kind of copied in and out, but Trey, would you mind helping out and picking those up that Gary might have?
Sure can. Gary, what do you have for us? KE5NGM.
Oh, they finally got him. That was a Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-Ray Zulu. I'd copied him when I was calling, but I was checking the list and he wasn't on it. And then they finally heard him.
Up in McKinney. All right, a bit of a haul, but yeah, KE5VXZ. He is in the log. We appreciate the help anyway, Gary. KE5NGM, back to net.
Okay, that's Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-Ray Zulu. Fantastic. All right. So I guess that brings us up for, I'm going to make one last call for check-ins before we go into the next segment. This is November 5 Foxtrot Papa Delta, Peaster, Texas, looking for late check-ins.
Kilo India 5, Victor Quebec Golf, Toledo.
Okay, got Kilo India 5, Victor Quebec Golf in the big city of Aledo. Anybody else, late check-ins for 2-meter Simplex net?
Alpha India 5, Papa India, Rocky in Fort Worth.
Okay, I've got Alpha India 5, Papa India in Fort Worth. Anybody else want to check in? Okay, nothing heard. We'll swing back around before we close the net, but let's get on with the second segment here. The second segment is if you heard someone you'd like to try to make a contact with, we'll put you on the list and give you a try for a couple of different contacts. Or perhaps if you just want to throw your call out there and get signal reports, that's fine as well. So if you'd like to do that, let me have your call. We'll put you on the list and we'll run that list. This is November 5 Fox Papa Delta. Okay, Mike, it looks like you're the only one that's on the list thus far.
I hear you, Mike, K5WXY.
I got a light copy indicator, KI5LET.
Good copy in northwest Denton County, W5STC.
Okay, very good. You're running between 10 and 20 over. It just depends on what word that you're saying at the time, but definitely a good signal and far, far better than it was last week. All right, anybody else like to get on a call list, come now. Do I have any relays for someone that would like to get on the call list for signal reports or to make a call to a specific person that is checked in? Okay, nothing heard. So we're running a little bit long this evening, but I want to try one more time for late check-ins. This is a North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looking for last late check-ins. All right, do I have any relays? Okay, we did good tonight, everybody. Excellent. 106 on the list thus far, so that's a mighty fine number to attain in this evening. We appreciate you being there and participating in the net. Without you, it wouldn't be near as much fun. And we appreciate all the relay stations that helped us out to gather everybody up. And certainly thanks out to Bob over there trying to keep track of all of it. Evidently, he got his L or his Lima keyboard working, so that's fantastic because I saw he got a couple of calls there with the L in it. Anyway, appreciate everybody and look forward to doing it next Friday evening. So don't forget, if you have a chance and can do sideband, the vertical sideband net on 144.190. That's on Tuesday evening at 8 o'clock. And Tom, KG5 PBP, I'm sure would love to have you check in and join in. And then after the net, we always have a get-together and kind of chew the rag a little bit, which is a lot of fun as well. Anyway, very best to 73s. Y'all have a great weekend. Looks like it's going to be beautiful camping weather or beautiful barbecue weather. Thanks again, 73s from November 5, Fox Papa Delta.
N5 FPD, this is KG5SQJ.
Go ahead, Mr. Bob.
Yes, sir. If you look up on row 21, you made a reference to someone named Stephen, but I didn't get a call sign. And that was right after you did Parker County. And I was just wondering if I missed somebody, or were you talking to somebody that was already checked in? So if it was somebody I missed, can you give me Stephen's call sign?
You betcha, you betcha. Yeah, I'm sorry that I should have repeated it, but sometimes I mess up too. So that was Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Charlie Hotel, Stephen up there in Brighton.
Roger, thank you very much. Got him in the log now. That's all I needed. You did a great job tonight, buddy. Thank you again. The way you're operating as net control and the assistant net controls, by and large, you do a great job of using phonetics. Not all do, but almost all of them do, and it really makes our job as net loggers a lot easier when you do. So thank you again. Fabulous job on you guys doing the net tonight. KG5SQJ, back to you, sir.
Okay, KG5 SQ, what was that call? I'm sorry, there was a little bit of a double there.
KG5SQJ, or were you looking for somebody else?
I think it was SQL or SLQ or something like that. That's why I did a double take there, Bob, because it had a lot of the same letters that your call had in it. Maybe I'm hearing things, but anyway, yeah, we appreciate everybody taking their time and using phonetics. It is always helpful. And you know, Bob, I am the world's worst because I do get my B's and P's and S and T's and all that stuff mixed up. But you and the other loggers, Tiffany and Top and Matt that do the logging, y'all have the hard job. It's easy for me just to talk, but it's a lot more difficult whenever you're trying to make sure everything's right on the paper. So we appreciate that. N5 FPD.
Well, thanks for the kudos, Wayne. I appreciate it. You net loggers have a tough job as it is because you have to listen, get them written down, then you have to echo them so we can make sure, because not all of us net loggers can hear all those stations. Tonight worked very well for me. The 145 310 Echo did a fabulous job tonight, far above average. So propagation was good, so it made my job a lot easier. So anyway, but thanks again for the kudos. We do appreciate it, and it always makes us look good when we get a nice clean list like this. So 73, and thank you again. KG5SQJ, clear and monitoring.
You notice I've never volunteered to run that logger KE5NGM. It is a skill.
Did you get your cat on video tonight, Trey?
No, she's curled up in her little tower behind me this evening, so she didn't make an appearance.
Man, you need to be sure and put her on the air because, you know, that's a whole lot better than that night that you were on the air and we saw you.
That's right. I'm going to figure out how to get her a call sign. may be the first cat to pass the technician test.
All right. Well, it's always to cut up a little bit, you know, here and there, and that makes things go a little bit smoother. But we enjoyed the cat and the cat activity the night that you were gone. So you just you know, give her an extra what is it, cat treat? What do you give your cat for treats?
Yep, some little salmon flavored things usually. She seems to like those.
All right. Well, you need to pass a few of them off to Gary down there in Waxahachie, because he's got a famous cat as well.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. There'll have to be a pet check-in night on the net one of these days.
There you go. Anyway, I'm getting off of here and going QRT, and I, again, appreciate everybody being here. N5 FPD.
Real quick, I was, in all seriousness, I don't know if I've told you this, I'm out mobiling around one day, and I'm monitoring the 145.72, which I normally monitor in the week, and there's somebody kerchunk. I think I've told you, well, I may have. I don't remember who I have and haven't. Kept hearing this weird, like, interference. Well, I come to find out the cat was laying her head on the microphone button. It was related to me, so that was the big scandal of the day that day.
See, so you were wondering how come the signal was so strong and you heard a purring in the background.
Pretty close to my house. I said, I think that might be, and then I saw it myself, and I was like, oh my gosh, all right, that's something else I got to worry about. All right, Wayne, y'all have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all next time. KE5NGM.
Well, Trey, I had forgotten to put you on the net logger list, so I just noticed that. I'm going, where the heck is he? So I forgot to put you on there, but you're on there now.
Put his cat on there too, Bob.
Is that K5MEW?